Right now, at this very exact second, as you sit there watching this video, there are microscopic shards of plastic flowing through your heart, embedding themselves in your brain, and floating inside the blood of unborn babies. This isn't science fiction. It is the terrifying, invisible reality of the world we live in today. You are secretly eating, drinking, and breathing thousands of tiny plastic pieces every single week. But before you panic and try to vacuum your own bloodstream, we need to understand exactly what this invisible toxic confetti is doing inside of you. Are you turning into a plastic toy? Can your body fight back? We are going to shrink down to the size of a single cell to find out the truth. But before we dive into your veins, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a journey into the incredible mysteries of our universe. Done? Let's shrink. To understand the invasion inside your body, we first have to look at how the invasion started. For decades, humans have been producing mountains of plastic. It is a miracle material, cheap, durable, and capable of lasting for centuries. But that durability is exactly the problem. When a plastic bottle or a synthetic sweater gets thrown away into the environment, it doesn't just disappear or decompose like an apple core. Instead, it gets tortured by nature. Ultraviolet radiation from the sun acts like a relentless laser beam, weakening the chemical bonds of the plastic. Then, the physical force of wind, rain, and crashing ocean waves act like giant invisible hammers. Over years and decades, that single plastic bottle is shattered, fractured, and ground down into smaller and smaller pieces. When these pieces become smaller than 5 millimeters, about the size of a sesame seed, scientists call them microplastics. But the smashing doesn't stop there. The environment keeps grinding them down until they become nanoplastics. These are so incredibly microscopic that they are utterly invisible to the human eye. You could fit thousands of them across the width of a single human hair. Because they are so unbelievably light and tiny, they become airborne. They hitch a ride on the wind, floating up into the clouds. They mix into the soil where we grow our crops. They saturate the oceans where fish swim. They are in the rain, the snow, and the dust floating in the sunbeams of your living room right now. And because this invisible plastic dust is literally everywhere, it inevitably finds its way into the ultimate destination: you. When Pip here eats a delicious fish that has been swimming in a polluted ocean, he eats the plastic the fish swallowed. When he drinks bottled water, he is swallowing thousands of microscopic plastic shards that broke off from the bottle's cap and walls. Even just by breathing the air in his house, he is inhaling plastic fibers shedding from his carpets, his couch, and his clothes. Once inside your digestive system, your body tries to do what it does best: break things down for energy. Your stomach acid is powerful enough to dissolve certain metals, but to a microplastic, stomach acid is just a relaxing bubble bath. The plastic is fundamentally alien to your biology. It cannot be digested. It cannot be turned into calories or nutrients. For the larger microplastics, the journey is short. They simply pass through your digestive tract and end up in the toilet. But the true danger lies with the nanoplastics. Because they are so unimaginably small, they don't stay in the digestive tube. They act like tiny, sharp lockpicks. They literally slip through the protective cellular walls of your intestines or your lungs, bypassing your body's security checkpoints, and dive straight into your bloodstream. Welcome to the superhighway of your body, the bloodstream. Here, the nanoplastics are carried to every single organ you possess. They flow into your liver, your kidneys, your heart, and even cross the incredibly strict blood-brain barrier to enter your brain tissue. But your body does not just ignore these alien invaders. The moment plastic enters the blood, your immune system sounds the alarm. Meet the macrophage, your immune system's frontline soldier and garbage collector. When a macrophage spots a virus or a piece of bacteria, it engulfs it, bathes it in enzymes, and destroys it. So, when it sees a piece of nanoplastic, it does its job and eats it. But there is a massive problem. The macrophage possesses absolutely no biological tools to break down synthetic polymers. The macrophage tries and tries to digest the plastic, but it fails. The plastic shard sits inside the immune cell, slowly killing it from the inside out or causing it extreme cellular stress. In its panic and frustration, the dying macrophage releases chemical distress signals called cytokines. These signals tell the rest of the body, "We are under attack." This triggers chronic, low-grade inflammation. Your immune system is essentially fighting a ghost war against an enemy it can never defeat. Over time, scientists believe this constant state of high alert and cellular irritation could lead to a host of health problems, from cardiovascular disease to autoimmune disorders, and potentially even interfering with how your cells communicate. The invisible confetti isn't just taking up space, it is deeply annoying the very machinery that keeps you alive. When you realize that your own blood is tainted by the debris of human convenience, it can feel incredibly dark and overwhelming. It is a stark, unavoidable reminder that we are not separate from the environment. There is no line where the earth ends and your body begins. The plastic cup we throw into the ocean eventually becomes the blood pumping through our hearts. We have accidentally woven our synthetic creations into the biological fabric of life itself. But wait. Do not let existential dread paralyze you, because the very same human ingenuity that created this global mess is currently working at warp speed to clean it up. We are not defenseless. Right now, brilliant scientists across the globe are discovering revolutionary solutions. They have discovered naturally occurring bacteria in recycling plants that have rapidly evolved the ability to eat PET plastic for breakfast, breaking it down into harmless building blocks in a matter of days. We are engineering massive ocean cleaning arrays to scoop up the plastic before it degrades. We are inventing new, hyper-advanced bioplastics made from seaweed, mushrooms, and plant starches that look and act exactly like normal plastic, but melt back into the earth seamlessly when discarded. The era of fossil fuel plastics is beginning to crack under the weight of human innovation. While the scientific cavalry is on the way, the most powerful weapon we have right now is you. You cannot eliminate 100% of microplastics from your life, and your body is incredibly tough and resilient. It has survived far worse over millions of years of evolution. But you can reduce the burden on your brave immune cells. By filtering your tap water, heating your food in glass instead of plastic containers, and simply buying less single-use plastic, you're cutting off the invisible invasion at its source. We have the power to stop feeding the plastic monster and give our beautiful planet and our own bloodstreams a chance to heal. The future isn't written in plastic. It's waiting to be built by us. Thank you so much for exploring the microscopic universe with Pip and the team. Now, it's your turn to take action. Comment down below. What is one single-use plastic item you're going to give up starting today? Is it plastic straws? Bottled water? Let us know in the comments. Stay curious, stay kind to your body, and we will see you in the next scientific adventure.